How do we start the show?
One podcast.
Mining the Magic the Gathering community for salt. This is the Howling Salt Mine. It's the Howling Salt Mine. Do-do-do-do. 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 The Howling Salt Mine. Well, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Howling Salt Mine podcast. As always, the podcast where we delve into those salty minds of the Magic the Gathering community. Find the salty stories, the salty posts that we love, put them into our mine cart right here, and bring them right up to you, our dear prospectors in the audience today. Now I say this, as always, I'm your host, Sam, and I'm joined by my two lovely, special co-hosts.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony. Say hey, guys.
What up, what up, what up?
Hello.
Hello, indeed. We don't shout out the patrons. Sorry, guys. Just don't do it. Super excited to do a show for you guys today. So thank you. First of all, thank you all for coming here. This is great. This is our fourth live show, which is pretty crazy to think about. Is this anyone's first time ever consuming any Howling Salt Mine content? Whoa!
Damn.
So many of you. Wow.
Welcome.
That's rare. It's usually like two people that raise their hands.
Yeah, it's usually just a handful. You're a little windy there, bud.
Whoa.
With your
Little
plosives.
windy.
Come now.
Oh,
You guys
Please.
got that?
no, buddy, no.
Please.
Ibuprofen hasn't kicked in.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
So, well, for the people who are new here, the way this is going to work is we have some salty stories that were given to us by people in the audience today, and we're going to read them and talk about them a little bit, give a little bit of advice, and that's basically the show.
Yeah.
You know?
It's super boring, straight, down to
Yeah, it's very clinical. We do try not to joke around.
We're
at
just
all.
one
going
of
to
you
give you
say
an
the
accurate
keyword?
assessment.
No.
No.
Open Sesame?
I won't say it. Say the keyword.
Let me vamp a little bit more. What else do we have to say? Oh, I do just want to say, so the first like 70-ish people that came in today got tokens that have a number on it. So
It was 69.
yeah, but then Mike made 5 more, so.
Oh, my.
Sorry.
There were people already in the room. They deserve them.
They were here before the event even started.
Exactly.
So, yeah, they had to get tokens.
They're the diehards. So at the end of our show, we're going to set aside like 5-10 minutes to do a raffle. We have a ton of playmats from our buddies at Jank Mats. We have this weekend we have something like 30 playmats on us, and we've got a bunch of stickers. Oh, and I have 3 little, I like to give away like my artist proof tokens, and I've got 3 today. I have Fleam. I have Fibblethip. And I have the ugliest and most cursed loot. It's really...
I watched him draw it on the plane, and I think the person sitting next to us was concerned.
So we're going to give all that stuff out at the end of the show. What else do we have to say? One thing that we sometimes did in previous shows, if you've been to other Howling Salt Mine shows, is we do like autographs and stuff at the end, but we're up here and the layout isn't really going to work well. So if you want like us to sign stuff, just chat with us. Pictures, our meet and greet is Sunday from 10:30 to noon. And we will try to be there on time. It's pretty early. And then we also, right after this in the Creator Central, we're going back and we're taking over I think we got enough space for 5 pods, and we're going to each take a pod and just play games with people with signups. You can come through, jam games until they kick us out, basically.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, salt.
Salt.
Hey, but wait. Sam,
Yes, Tony?
what is salt?
Tony, that's a great question. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
So unprompted, so natural, too.
It felt very natural.
Fell
today.
out of the conversation.
It really
Yeah.
did. Salt is frustration in the game, as we like to say. It's anything in a game of Magic that's going to get you irritated, grumpy, sulky. Things aren't going your way. Your commander's getting countered. Maybe you're dropping a gamble into an opposition agent that's on board and handing the game over to Mike.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different types of salt, and we're here to talk about some of them today, all of them over the course of the show, so we can learn from it and hopefully not be salty in a future game of Magic. As we like to say, it's an edumagicational podcast, folks. Well, should we dive into it? I have 4 or 5-ish, 6-ish stories here. Should we just rip on
Let's
in?
do it.
Yeah. Give me one. Lay it on me. Lay it on thick,
I will. I will. This first one comes to us from our buddy Ozymataz.
Hey.
And the story is titled No Self-Awareness. I picked this one first because it's really kind to us. They say never meet your heroes. I say they haven't met you guys yet. Aww. Hey guys, this is Ozymataz Buckshank from the Discord, or Oz for short. Love the podcast and love listening to you guys. Sam's deep voice. Love Mike's critical analysis and sensible nature, and love Tony's everything. What can I say? I'm a Tony stan. Stop bullying my boy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Shut up.
Literally bullying me right now. You guys are seeing it live.
Thanks for the awesome Discord community you've curated online and allowing for space to vent about salty situations. This podcast is truly magic therapy for me. So I have a bit of a collection of stories about one particular player at our local LGS store.
Brother.
Hey.
Local gaming store.
Let's call him Jack Hoff. That'll slip by the censors. It feels like he is all of the classic lack of self-awareness you see in Magic rolled into one person. Here are some examples. Jack is a crybaby. He always complains about being targeted, and he is never allowed to do what he wants or allowed to win. Granted, this is because he never correctly represents his decks. He is a regular at the LGS, plays weekly, but still doesn't understand the bracket system. He says his deck is a bracket 2, and then has game changers and tutors in his deck. One game, he was playing mono black Sir Conrad. Turn 1, Swamp Gravecrawler. Turn 2, Swamp Mesmeric Orb. Turn 3, Swamp Phyrexian Altar. That's getting pretty close to a combo if people don't know those cards. At this point, alarm bells are going off in my head, and I'm telling everyone at the table that he is a threat and he needs to be dealt with, or at least 1 or 2 pieces that are on his board. He is 1 to 2 cards off from comboing. This is when the whining starts, said in a whiny voice. Do you want to read this one, Tony?
Do you hear the boos?
They make me stronger. I had to lay it on because someone called out. I wouldn't have done it anyways. Let's see. What? I'm not the threat. Stop targeting me. Come on, guys. I don't even have any more lands in my hand. Turn 4, Demonic Tutor.
It's funny how natural that was in your voice.
That's my real voice. What I do on the show is different.
It's acting.
The table was able to join together and stop him, but this is the kind of deck he said was bracket 2. A few weeks later, he says he looked at the whole deck and found that there are 16 infinite combos in the deck. Bruh.
Wait, did you bruh, or was it in the story? It's in there. It's in there. And it was needed.
Other salty characteristics. He says he doesn't goldfish / solitaire and then gets upset when his deck doesn't work. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Whenever he misplays, which is often, he says, oh, well, I'm high, so that's why I misplay. Now, I don't think this is out of malice or trying to get one over on any of us, but it's frustrating to sit down and play with someone like this. There are 2 saving graces that keep us coming back to play with him. 1, he is a nice guy, isn't confrontational, and slowly, very slowly, has started taking our advice to evaluate his deck building and playing style. 2, he almost never wins. Lol. So this one is for Jack. Be better, bud. Well, thanks, Oz. It's a great story, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, man. So, I mean, misrepresenting the deck feels pretty classic, but I gotta say, you can't say bracket 2 and have game changers. I feel like the bracket 2 misrepresentation these days is like your deck doesn't have, it's technically bracket 2 by like metric definition, but it's just crazy strong and shouldn't play into a bracket 2 pod. But if you're just like, it's bracket 2 and I have all these game changers in the list, like, yeah.
Can you raise a hand if you have a bracket 2 deck? That's more than I thought. Put your hands back there. Put them down.
Got it. Gotcha. I mean, they're precons.
I was going to be like, there's nobody plays bracket 2.
Everyone who buys some precons plays bracket 2.
Is that what the precons are?
Yeah, precons are bracket 2.
Nice.
I don't think ones exist. I agree with you there. I think there are some, but they're very, very rare. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's like classic. The thing that bugs me, and I kind of hinted at it, is the lack of goldfishing, solitaring, like especially a combo deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done that. That's really horrible to do.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
So I'm turning towards Mike.
Yeah, it goes hand in hand with not knowing your own deck power too, because if you just throw 100 cards in a pile and then, you know, hope it does something and don't know what it does, you're not going to be able to describe what it does to somebody else, which is kind of that first part of like knowing how strong the deck is.
Oh my gosh.
I've experienced prospectors have experienced this with my Exodia deck, where I'm just like, I want to assemble this combo, and basically I get to a point where I draw my whole deck, and I have all the cards in front of me, and I still can't seem to execute the combo. And I'm like, well, this untaps to tap this to ping you for 1, and then I get a creature here, and then like do the thing.
I know it does something.
Yeah. I know with all these pieces I do win, but I just can't do it, you know?
Yeah. And that's, for people who don't know, does everyone know what the Exodia deck is? Do you guys know what this is?
No.
I'm seeing some nods, some no's. So it's a Gandalf.
Those are the 30% that listen.
The patrons know, because we have talked about it on our Patreon.
Nothing like guilting people in a live show. That's just great.
Somebody's got to do it.
Out, you know? So the Exodia deck is, what is it? It's grinding station, blasting station,
Salvaging
station,
summoning station.
and then you need like a 0-cost mana rock, and it's basically 5 cards that like instant speed win you the game, or not instant speed, but it wins you the game as you're like recurring this one thing, making creature tokens, killing them, and we were like, oh, it's like 5 cards that immediately wins you the game. It's Exodia.
Yeah. And so I was like, I must make this deck.
Well, originally all 4 of us were going to build Exodia decks.
Yeah.
And you were the only one that actually did.
Exactly. It was going to be monocolor. I was doing white. You were going to do green.
I was going to do red, I think.
Yeah.
With Duretti, and I don't know what you were going to do.
I don't know that I was ever going to do that.
You were. Either way, it's that kind of thing where it's like, I definitely fall prey to I don't like gold fishing. You guys are gold fishing maniacs.
Yeah.
And I'm the opposite,
Just
where
like
I almost
playtesting
refuse
decks.
to do it at all.
Yeah.
I
which
goldfish
did
more than I
do.
play real Magic.
You really do. But I get how it's like, I generally am not, I'm like exaggerating a little bit. I try not to be like so bad where I like don't know how to do the thing. Because you're just wasting people's time at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think it only ever happened truly one time, and it was that Zabaz deck. And, you know,
It
you'll
did
never live it
you
down.
plenty of grief.
you did, even though I was doing the loop and you guys were just all sitting there yelling at me.
I do love in the story that it talks about like getting a little bit better over like a long
just
time,
get
like
very
taking that
slow.
advice, which is perfect because it takes a long time to sink some of that stuff in too, without like, you know, annoying your friend by telling them that they need to play their deck better. So it's like important to do.
So Oz, is this dude still a friend, still someone you play with?
He's a nice guy. He's a good person. So
Is he here?
You can speak
Because if
freely.
he's not, you can say what you want.
but I also wanted to become a prospector. So it's like balance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in this episode. Well, should we?
Let's do another.
Go deeper.
Going? Okay, let's do it. So this one comes to us from our buddy Cosmic Cryptid. Are you in the room, Cosmic? Hell yeah!
Also, I gotta say, it's really nice putting faces to like Discord names.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's a guy.
Yeah. There's like people that we chat with every single day.
Well,
and then we're
sometimes I'm like, are they bots or are they real?
are they bots?
They're real. They have
Everybody's
tangible
real.
form.
All right, this one, like I said, comes to us from our buddy Cosmic Cryptid, and the post is titled Untap, Upkeep, Reveal Commanders. And the story goes, Dear distinguished foremen and prospectors, today I bring you an old, salty yarn, one that has been sitting at the back of the shelf and aging like a fine wine. I like to bring the story up occasionally to savor the briny goodness, because I need some perspective on a time when I was an exceptionally salty newborn. The setting of our story takes place not far from where we are sitting now, right up the road at a Star City Games convention in 2018. One of the large events that took place this weekend was a casual commander tournament. It was a ticketed event with 2 rounds where each player received the equivalent of 3 boosters per round just for playing. And the winner of the pod received an additional 2 boosters. I've now set the stage for the train wreck that we all know is about to happen when the words casual, commander, and tournament are in proximity to each other. This is well written, dude. Tables were assigned so we could sit down, unfurl our playmats, and begin introductions with a proto-Rule Zero chat. 3 of the 4 of us were presenting lightly upgraded precons, which I had picked Anya Falkenroth.
Hey.
Classic. Sitting next to me is Makari. Is that someone's name? And sitting next to me is Makari on Anala, whom my buddy Vulcan and I had chatted with on the walk to the hotel, followed by our resident fourth player, GF4P. If you know, you know. And last but not least, we have Erebus. The Warhammer 40K fans at home are loving it. So Erebus claimed that he had only brought two decks to the convention, and the one he placed on the table was his least powerful. Oddly enough, he had his commander face down. So I asked him who it was. He pushed up his non-existent glasses and licked his teeth.
It's Morbid time, baby.
Then uttered
what
the
a
most
throwback.
That's great. Then uttered the most cursed words that I've ever heard in my Magic career. Oh, I don't have to reveal my commander till the first upkeep. Is that real?
No.
Is that, Mike, find this for us.
Real.
Well, okay then, I retort, a pit of salt starting to form in my stomach. He refused to reveal or discuss the power level of his deck when I prodded. The first upkeep comes around and he is on Anafenza, the foremost. We still have little information to go on until he drops some fast mana and 2 to 3 stacks pieces. That's right, folks, he is on a heavy CEDH leaning stacks list. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that we can barely take any game actions, and eventually he moves to win with a birthing pod combo. The pit in my stomach has now turned into a chasm of salt as he presents his win. Oh, the war crimes people will commit for just a couple of booster packs. My sassy anger edges into my words as I say, well, good for you. Go report that you won, and we're going to play out our casual game. He scoops up his stuff and scuttles away without a word. Everyone in the pod scuttles. Skulks into the dark. Everyone in the pod just staring at him. We play it out, and Makari wins off a Wander Wine profits extra turns since I was open and didn't have any blockers. Vulcan had walked by at this point, and it gave me a chance to vent my salt. Round 2 is then called, and we take our seats. Unbeknownst to me, Vulcan is in the same pod as Erebus, and he attempts to pull the same line with him. Armed with the knowledge of the crimes he committed, Vulcan gives him the opportunity to power down or reveal his deck. He does neither. My friend puts Erebus on blast and rallies the table to bring their most powerful decks, telling them what Erebus's game plan is, and he is just fuming. If holding out for a hero could have been playing in the background, it would. Vulcan brings his Selvala Brostorm deck, and with the table's help, they stomp him in glorious combat. My friend relayed to me the good news, and the salty beverage that had been fermenting that day ended on a very saccharine note. And then there's a little after note here. I did some research when writing the story and cannot find any ruling or comment on when commanders are revealed. I guess the rules committee never expected someone to be a complete insert a colorful yet PG-13 expletive here, poopy pants. Well, thank you for the story. That was great. All right. Mike, what did you find?
Yeah,
So in the time that was allowed to me in a live episode, I was able to find that it's revealed at the beginning of the game. So technically, like everyone chooses their commander or like chooses their decks, puts it all out. But then before you're doing mulligans, before you're playing your gemstone caverns, before you're doing anything else, kind of the first thing that happens is your commander gets revealed.
Interesting.
So it's not based on your upkeep. It's right away. When
What's the source on that?
Made it up.
Trust me, bro.
Cool.
My friend is a judge, so we can ask them.
Face down commander, it's just such a red flag. Like no one is playing a commander face down with like a good conscience, you know?
Yeah.
There's always something nefarious going on.
Yeah. Also, it's said right in the beginning of the story of like casual, tournament, commander, all those words being together is never really a recipe for success, because you have people that are going to value those packs way more highly, and you have people that are going to value having fun way more highly. Some people don't care about having fun, and they're like, give me my cardboard.
Yeah,
and then some people don't care about that. So I think, you're always going to find these weird situations. It's a benefit that it's not every game. That, like, you find some games where people are able to find the right page. Like, that's nice.
And I feel like this is, casual commander tournaments are tough in general, as we're saying. But I do think that this is kind of the right way to do it, where like everyone gets a bunch of packs just for playing rounds. And like, yeah, you get that extra pack or two if you win, but it's not like such an incentive where you're going to be super sweaty. It's not like a CD tournament where you might win like a Mox Diamond or something if you top 4. Like you're just getting I don't know, 4 more packs if you win all day after 2 rounds.
Yeah, the incentive is in the right place.
Yeah, it's pretty small. But at the same time, we talk about this a lot. Like, I kind of do expect people to bring their sweatiest decks when there's a tournament and there's prizing on the line. Like, it's hard to fault someone in that.
Yeah,
but I
'cause
do
that's
think
what
the
I'm
way,
doing.
yeah, because that's probably what I'm doing too. But I do think the way they went about it is a little scuffed.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
for sure. You can't just
you can't be like deceiving.
Yeah.
Like, that's not fun. Well, what's the salt rating on this one? We didn't even do it for the last one. This is your job, dude.
Whatever. So what?
So what do you think the salt rating is on this one, guys?
Calm down. Calm down. What do you think the salt rating is on this one?
So should we do the next story or?
Is it that time of the week? Well, welcome back, everyone. For me, super high salt. I mean, you have someone who's clearly bad faith. You know, this is full shaker for sure. If you're playing a game, like, I think I'd be less salty if it was a CDH deck that just comboed off and, like, the game was 3 rounds and then we were done. It's so much worse that it's a stacks deck and you're like, well, I can't do anything and I have to watch you eventually hit your combo.
Yeah.
You know?
You're not even playing a good deck.
Yeah. You're most of with a bad
Commit
CDH
all
deck.
the way if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now let's delve deeper.
Okay,
into the
okay.
minds.
Now that there's an order to things, folks.
Yeah.
All right, we got another story here. This one comes to us from our buddy. Let me time check. Wow,
We're doing great.
we're doing really good. Do you have a salty card? You better
Yeah,
gotta
and
click
I
that?
definitely didn't pull it up during the episode.
during that Googling. This one comes to us from our buddy Sandkeeper. Sandkeeper, are you here? No. Oh, I know why. I know why this one is here. This post is titled "The Odyssey of Paul," or the C in CDH stands for clown. And Sandkeeper's not here, but Paul is here. Paul's right there. And the story goes. Good afternoon.
Fully doxed.
This is about you. Paul's like online name is it Paul?
Is it punk?
Fudge.
That's our second one. We get one.
I'll bleep it out in the edit.
What's his address?
Oh, see, I knew it. I knew there was a Paul in there somewhere. All right, let me wipe my sweaty head.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just calling it out because everyone's thinking it. All right, this post is titled.
That's just your anxiety.
Thanks. This post, as I said, is titled "The Odyssey of Paul," or the C in CDH stands for clown. And the story goes, good afternoon to the Salt Mine Gang and everyone in the audience at MagicCon Atlanta. I come to you with probably the most egregious example of prospector on prospector crime.
Uh-oh.
See, folks, I'm not in the audience, but the subject of today's story definitely is. A lot of people know them in the minds already, but for those who are unfamiliar, I would like to introduce today's subject. Beloved community member, renowned, in quotes, storm pilot. I feel like there's a little sarcasm there. And overall menace to society, Paul. Or as they're known on the internet, is it punk? Or is it Paul, some people might say. I personally have a few more colorful nicknames for them, but since the live show is PG, I'll let you guys figure that one out yourselves. Well, it's PG-13, and I already swore twice. I can't seem to escape you see. Oh, I can't seem to escape them, you see. Between online games and the Salt Mine Discord to the consistent IRL games we play together at least 3 times a week, I simply can't catch a break from whatever nonsense Paul decides to bring to my plate. From 8 a.m. wake-up calls and trying to get deck advice from me when I'm busy or traveling hours away for a tournament to watch them go 1-4. It always seems to be something new every time. I have a grab bag of salt that Paul has so generously filled. From trying to force a Wheel of Fortune to resolve with an Ob Nixilis and a Razorkin Needlehead in play in order to end the game sooner and go home. If Ob Nixilis triggers Razorkin Needlehead, it's a lot of damage, a lot of cards.
It sounds great.
Yeah, that's like Tony's dream. To the constant infighting during casual games when their permanents get removed for what is more than likely, a justifiable reason. Paul will piss and moan when something like a VV gets removed when they know fully well that it draws a direct line to win the game. And I can only hear the same argument for keeping something like that in play before I want to pluck out my eyes. My most recent gripe with Paul is the constant need to get in CDH games at the behest of every other person playing in the pod. I love playing comp, don't get me wrong, but I have way too many casual decks rotting away simply because the person I play with the most isn't willing to take maybe 2 to 3 games out of their week to indulge me and their friends. From an outright refusal to build new decks to actively getting into arguments over it, I can't seem to make them happy, even if I try to pour my time and effort into it and try to accommodate. It must be rough being that privileged to be able to play whatever you want in the comfort of their own home, but a peasant such as myself runs into issues playing their decks over Spell Table, only because they involve a heavy amount of theft, Atali, Thada Adel, etc. I'm not innocent here. There are things that I've done to make Paul feel exactly the same way they make me feel. I love ragging on them for misplays, not showing up to our game days on time. It's a cycle, a vicious, vicious cycle. Will it eat us alive one day? Who's to say? But I do know one thing for certain. Paul is one of my closest friends. Deck theory discussions, playing Minecraft together, planning large-scale events to make food for our friends, competing against one another at tournaments. Paul is my best friend. Aww. I simply wouldn't have it any other way. Like a good chocolate chip cookie, you can't have your sweets without a little salt. Sandkeeper. Oh, buddy.
when it was talking about like you can't even afford to do 2 casual games a week, I was like, man, we gotta pour one out for Nick. That poor bastard just wants to play casual. I'm like, CDH now.
Dude, like, when I was reading that, I was like, I do kind of feel this way. Like, because you guys are so, I mean, I love CDH. I love playing CDH, but you guys are so CDH pilled that for me to get you to play a casual game, it is like very horrible.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe like learn a lesson from the story.
Yeah, but look how strong their friendship is.
Exactly.
Like, clearly that's helping the friendship somehow.
The friendship grew stronger as a result.
I mean, I get it. Like, CDH is fun, man. But I am the kind of person that I do like to have a blend. I like to play a little bit of CDH. I want to play Kona. I know it's unpleasant to play against, though.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, I think if there were more pleasant to play against casual games or casual decks, maybe we'd want to play more of those games.
Well, you're really not going to like the new list I built. I was just playing with these guys. It is not fun.
Great.
I do love this though. It's very sweet. It reminds me of like our dynamic.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
We like it's fun to like rip on your friends. Man.
Yeah,
it's like it's. Really
is that what you call it? I generally say that's bullying, but
yeah.
Somewhere in between.
So many words in the thesaurus that you could pick.
Yeah. Why choose a harsh one like bullying?
Why choose a mean one?
Yeah.
Now I feel bullied.
You right, yeah. Actually, I'm a fucking bully now.
Tony!
Sorry.
That's the third one.
Are there kids in here?
It's all over now. Well,
I do.
Story. I do love it.
What's up with showing up late to game day though? Because that's.
Oh yeah.
He used to work for the LGS in the warehouse. So he'll be out of work exactly at 5 o'clock every day. I work for a credit union. I don't.
The post.
I get out like 5:30, and then I have to go home, get my stuff, and then drive 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I've had experiences with this in the past where like I say I'm going to be done with work at a certain time, and then I'm not.
Okay.
And that's happened for you guys. That's happened for some other folks that are here in the audience, and I've gotten in a lot of trouble for not showing up to things on time.
In the anti-casual deck, like anti-casual games thing, it's not his fault. Our other buddy is the manager of the LGS, so all of his decks are just like stupid. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Stupid house. Like just salt inducing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he put the triad from what was it?
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, just an unpleasant deck to play against.
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel like
Ooh, yes. Get him. Got him. Does play BB.
Got him.
but it's CDH
But that's
VB. It's
CDH,
CDH VB.
Stop by him all the time.
Not been terrorized by me.
But even then, I had literally like, I don't know, last week or something, had an issue where I was playing a game with Paul, and he's like, oh, just leave my VV, it's fine. Let me get a Fiddy and it's fine. And then he would just won like 2 seconds later.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. And you did cry the whole time. You were like, let me do it. It's fine.
Well, that's at a certain point, that's on you for being like, okay, Paul.
Me, I was a Rakdos player.
These are great kill spells.
He's
dude.
not here. It was
Doomblade.
Andrew's fault.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Andrew. Throw him under the box.
Anyways. What do we think about the salt rating on this one? Really just a secret sugar break.
It's just kind of this is a secret sugar break. As we have on the show, sometimes we read a nice story.
Not even really secret. It just was
It
a
is
sugar
a sugar
break.
break. Yeah, it's cute, man. I love it. I like, it's just like a nice roast, I guess.
A casual roast.
A casual roast.
Tasty,
It's delicious, man. Delicious. Well, another story.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Carry on.
All right,
My wayward son.
This one's a long one. This one comes to us from our buddy Boros Harrison. Hey. And the post is titled "Thank You for Being a Fiend." Is that the Golden Girls intro?
Yes.
Thank you for being a friend.
That's a great song.
It is a good song.
And that was a great show.
I never really watched it.
Oh, I watched a lot of it. Yeah.
I know, it really is classic. And like we have
Next slumber party, we'll just.
Oh, dude, I'm so down. So we had a quick story. So when we had our daughter born, we were just given like tons and tons of books from friends and stuff. And our friend Chris gave my wife and I a book that's like a kid's story that's like Golden Girls. So it's all about the Golden Girls, but it's like, kids' board book and stuff. But he got it because he thought one of the Golden Girls' names was Evelyn.
Oh, and it's not.
And it's not. And he was like, oh yeah, I guess I'm. Like, he's like, oh, I guess I was wrong. I don't know anything about Golden Girls. And we were like, we don't know anything about Golden Girls. So he just had this book that's just full of Golden Girls references. And we're like,
You have no idea.
okay. But my daughter loves it. Like, we read it all the time. And we're like, I don't know what this is about. And then they called like their two neighbors or something. I'm like, who are these characters? It's just like all these references from the show. Anyways, let's get into this story. Just reminder, thank you for being a fiend. This is a story about salt with nowhere to go. The person who caused it did almost nothing wrong, but was able to enrage an entire pre-release full of players. Some setup. Cons of Tarkir was a very special block for me and my college friends. In addition to being a generally great batch of cards, we spent a lot of time hanging out and going to the various pre-releases while brewing casual decks in the months between. Man, those blocks. Whew, those are the days. When Tarkir Dragonstorm was announced, we made plans to do a pre-release together, even though I live in a different city. Note, I might accidentally refer to Dragonstorm as cons because my brain is a burlap sack of turds. That's all good, dude. The day arrives and we're sitting down, all registered and ready for the event. We're having our innocuous discussions about what rares we're hoping to pull and our visions for the future of the United States when the subject of our story enters the shop. This woman, whom I will call Rose, was a wonderful lady in her golden years. Wow, Golden Girls, dude. I get it. It's coming together.
Got it. It's a good thing you have that book.
I know, literally, I know her. She's from the book. In her golden years, who came to the event to spend some time with her son, despite not playing MTG herself. As this description would suggest, Rose was a lovely person. Hours later, this would still be true, but we all hated her. My first round goes well, and I'm able to get up and go peek at how my friends' games are going. I step up to one of my friends, Panda, who is paired up against Rose. I watch as they finish up game 3 with 15 minutes to spare. I ask Rose if I could give her a small tip based on something I saw during the game, and she says, sure. I explain a card interaction to her several times. The specific interaction is irrelevant to the story because when I'm done, I catch Panda's eye. I can't quite read her expression. Then it hit me. Was that game 3? No, Panda said. That was game 1. It's a little too early with the advice. Rose chimed in and asked, so how many cards do I draw again? I look back at Panda, and her expression is a pastiche of urgency, betrayal, and a plea to GTFO so they can play. Taking the hint, I scuttled away. A lot of scuttling. A lot of scuttling today. Panda removed her deck's weighted sleeves and beat Rose in game 2 with 7 minutes to spare. Hell yeah.
Weighted sleeves. It's great.
I'm happy for my friend, but terrified that we have the same record and her aggressive Mardu deck will run the F over me. Rose was paired against 2 more members of our group, both of whom were able to finish their rounds without drawing. I was one of the lucky competitors who wasn't paired against this aggravating angel. My weary 31-year-old bones ache when I learn that the tournament is 5 rounds. I'm used to 4-round pre-releases. The person who I deterministically know will be my opponent in round 5, reasonably, doesn't want to split prizes with me, so we have to wait until the 4th round ends. This is when Rose twists her knitting needles in the evening's open wound. Time is called in the round. I turn around and see that, as expected, Rose's match is still the only game going. I shrug it off. Sure, it would be only another 5 minutes or so. After all, how long could 5 turns of sealed go? 30 minutes pass. Morale at my table had thoroughly waned. One quote that sticks out in my mind is, I generally don't think I could take 80 minutes to play a sealed game if I tried. Then one of the sweatier, both literally and figuratively, hey, me too, baby, regulars was saying that. 10 more minutes and our suffering is finally over. Rose's opponent has his head in his hands, presumably full on tilt from receiving a draw for the round. The tournament organizer explains again what had happened, to which Rose replies with a chipper, okie dokie. It was then that I knew in my soul that Rose could have maintained this for 10 more hours if that was how the tournament was structured. We had gotten off easy with this inadvertently ghoulish golden girl. The tournament ends with all of my friends in a good mood. We each feel vindicated to learn that all of us were slightly bothered by Rose's slight disruption to the tournament, but felt she was too sweet to say anything. What they don't know is that this wasn't my last encounter with Rose. I'm pretty sure that I got paired with her every other game in the standard queue on Arena. where she plays her favorite deck, VV Cauldron, at a glacial pace. Stay salty from Boros Harrison. Oh, it's so good.
She keeps making new accounts on Arena too.
Exactly, changing her name
Changing
all the
her
time.
name all over the place.
That's her password.
Yeah.
But still can craft a VV deck.
Yeah.
That's so funny, man. There is something really fun and kind of chaotic about like having a tournament or some kind of Magic event and just like a random person just jumps in and like doesn't know what they're doing or like just throws chaos into it. And, you know, that
Goes
happens
for
at
it.
like CDH tournaments where someone's like, I think we had a story where someone had a pre-con at a CDH tournament and like won games. Because, you know, every once in a while, the CDH decks just kind of brick and they're like, I've got 2 6/6s. And they're like, well, that's a clock on the game, you know?
I'm donezo.
The spell table looking for someone just brought a Precon. They cast like a destroy all numb like permanent board whip, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, there's only so much you can do about it. So how old was Rose? Rose was like an elderly woman?
I mean, what do you think? I don't want to play.
By your guess?
Like 75, like
That's awesome.
Good and golden. Yeah.
That's so great.
if I could still play Magic at 67,
Yeah.
I did it right.
Yeah, that's I love it.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing, man.
I love that she's showing up to spend time with her son too. That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
And just so chipper. I love that. That's
Yeah.
really, really funny.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite part of the story is the insistence that this person is excellent. And that doesn't change
Yeah.
the fact that it's incredibly annoying to have them involved in this situation.
She was mean. All goodwill would have left the room.
Oh,
Yeah. It's almost worse when the person is nice. Because if they're mean, then at least you could be like, you know, that person, they suck.
Yeah.
Exactly. Catch me outside the LGS, bros. Oh, man. Good.
Well, what do we think about the slot rating here on this one?
Feels like a sugar break to me. I mean, I would be frustrated playing against Rose.
Yeah.
Let me
I don't
say.
think I could be. The piece that would drive me nuts is when you're already into a tournament that you think is going to end, and then you find out there's another round, and
Yeah.
then you're stuck 30 minutes with just 2 people playing the game. Like
Yeah.
you showed up to play Magic, and now you are obligated to wait like 30 minutes before you get to play any more Magic, and you don't know how long that's going to be. That would kill me.
Yeah, and being like a brand new, not even like a new Magic player, just like new to the concept of Magic at like an event.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna eat up so much time. You're gonna ask so many questions. Like all of these opponents just seem like they were taking psychic damage, like head in the hands, just like worn down to a nub by the end of the game.
I feel like I would have been best friends with Rose by the time.
You would have.
You
That
would
is
have.
more
Yeah.
likely what would
Yeah.
have happened for me.
That is your vibe. You definitely would have.
Helped her get on the Wi-Fi.
Real life story from the airport.
What do we think? One last one.
I actually think it's that time of the week, Tony.
Oh shit. Well, Lay it on me. What time is it?
It's the time of the week that comes every week.
Every fucking week, baby. Single-handedly made the best moment of my fucking life. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. We can just go now.
It's the time of the week where we say, Mike.
Mike.
What's the salty card of the week?
The salty card of the week this week is food chain.
I have to interrupt and sing. Sorry.
You got to go faster.
You bolt my bird. I have no place. I'm after third. Just catching strays. You counterspelled my cultivate. I'm already out of this game. Get fudged, fourth player. I should have stayed home. I didn't affect this game. I didn't do anything. Get fudged, fourth player. Thank you. And of course, that's a cover of Arms Wide Open by Creed. And the lyrics were provided by our patron, Hamburger Time.
Oh, hey.
Thanks, Hamburger Time. I changed like one line, but thank you. You got most from there.
Thanks, Sam. That was a lovely, salty song.
Thanks, Mike.
And sorry for the interruption.
Hey, dude. We're feeling fast and loose today.
It's good.
Yeah, it's jazz, baby.
Well, it hasn't changed. The salty card of the week is still food chain.
Food chain.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It would have been better if you changed it.
Yeah. it was all a lie. So, Tony, what do you think about food
Wait,
chain?
can you read it for the class,
Yes,
the class, please?
I will read food chain for the class. And
It's a rare moment that I'm keeping us on track, guys. Usually, I'm so bad at this.
yeah, and I definitely have that part up already on my phone
What is it?
and
2
don't need
in
to
a
look it
green.
up. Yeah, I got it.
Exile.
It is 2 in a green for an enchantment, and it says exile a creature you control, add X mana of any one color, where X is 1 plus the exiled creature's mana value. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells.
Yep.
Is there flavor text?
The flavor text is every predator is something else's prey.
Nice. Which art did you
Or
pull up?
as Qui-Gon would say, there's always a bigger fish.
Oh, nice, dude.
Qui-Gon for the win.
Of course.
R.I.P.
Some prequel memes.
So, Tony, thoughts on food chain?
Food chain. So, like, I don't know. It's just a card. I feel like it's not really something that has ever made me overly salty. I've played it a bunch.
You sure have.
And I think I get salty when I play it because people counter it. Like, that makes me sad. So it's more salt when I don't get to do the thing with it, really, than I've ever felt salt. Even when somebody else plays it, I think the thing I kind of like about it is that usually if it lands, they win the game.
Yeah.
It's like, it's over. And that's the only type of decks I've seen it in. Like, I've never seen it just in a casual deck, like turn 3, hey, I'll play my food chain for value. So, like, I don't know. Are people doing that?
Well, let me do my turn.
Yeah, Sam?
Yeah, I think it's salty when people play food chain and casual decks.
Who does that?
Lots of people do it, man. Like, it's weird. Like, someone will have like a casual prosh list and they're like, yeah, food chain's in the list. I'm like, come on, man. It's like being like, oh yeah, Thassa's Oracle win in my casual list. It just feels weird to me. So I mean, I'm fine with the card, but if it's in a casual game, I think it's so hard to interact with, even just in CDH, that usually in a casual game, I feel like it's even more oppressive. The other thing that makes me salty about it is I misread it every friggin' time I look at it. And I'm like, I can sack the creature, but it's exile the creature.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
That's why you gotta squee, bro.
that always gets me. I'm like, dude, why isn't this Dargo list on food chain? And then I'm like, it doesn't work that way. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I think you guys are right. I don't think this is super salty. I do think it's very common in CDH, and we see it making salty situations in CDH sometimes. I think it leads to some decks that do non-deterministic stuff with it. Like Atali does a lot of things with food chain, and that can be kind of annoying because it's like you're very likely to win when you have food chain and Atali out, but you're also kind of just digging until you find like the squee or the other piece that you can exile and keep replaying from exile.
Yeah.
So I think the fact that it leads to a lot of like non-deterministic digging through your deck kind of turns in a deck like that can be kind of annoying. So I think that's the salt that I've seen off of it. Yeah.
Well, where does it lie on the list?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I do.
Tony?
I want to know.
I would.
Wouldn't you like to know, Sam?
I also want to know.
Wouldn't you like to know, audience? All right, so everyone get your guesses down. Get your abacus, your papyrus.
So if you're new, some of our new people here, this card is on the EDH Rec top 300 salty cards.
yeah.
We pull from this list every single week, and then this is the part where we try to guess where it falls on the list.
And for reference, Winota is 150.
What was 150 last year is probably still in that neighborhood. I
And
think.
then
enough.
the saltiest stuff is like Winter Orb, that kind of thing.
like 1, 2, 3, I think was Winter Orb, Static Orb, Nadu, Rest in Piss.
Maybe?
I'm pretty sure Nadu was
It
number
was at
3.
some
Yeah,
point.
had a little recency bias going
And like number 300 is like, I don't know, Basic Island or something. Like it's really, really low.
So get your guesses ready, and then we'll play a little game.
Hold on.
You two have your guesses?
No. Wait.
I've got my guess.
You got yours, Tony?
I got mine.
Nice.
I'm locked in.
I have my guess.
All right, we're
Everyone
gonna
have your guesses?
Everyone's got guesses? Okay, throw your hands up if you've got a guess. If you've got a guess. All right. If your guess is over 200, put your hands down.
Put it down.
Yeah. If your guess is under 100, put your hands down. If your guess is under 175, put your hands down. If your guess is under 190, put your hands down. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna go for it. The
what is it?
answer is 198.
198.
Well, wait, what was yours?
Oh, I said, I didn't even say my guess. My
Yeah,
guess was
okay.
283.
283.
Mine was 233, so I win.
So Tony wins.
Tony wins, but was anyone spot on in the audience? Were you close? Two off.
Anyone better than 2
That's
off?
pretty good.
All right, come up for the raffle at
You
the
get a-
end, and we'll get you
you
some
get a play
stuff.
mat.
Yeah, you got to play, Matt. No, don't throw it. Don't throw it. Don't throw it, dude. Do not throw it.
I'm not.
Please don't throw it.
Why are you yelling?
Because you're
at me?
gonna throw it.
See, he's
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Oops.
So yeah, a couple other things about Food Chain. We named Atali. It's also in like Atraxa. It's in Krosh. We named that. It's in Corval.
It's really just like a CDH card. Like those are all CDH commanders.
Very often a CDH
for the most
card.
part.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much that's it. So
Anyone play Food Chain in a casual list? Wow.
yo leave.
Oh man. Well, thanks, Mike. That was a lovely salty card.
thanks for playing.
And thank you to our audience members for hanging out with us today. Having, this is really, really fun. This is like one of our favorite things that we get to do is travel these conventions, meet you all, play games, and do our show live. It's a fun little twist.
Real treat.
What else do I say now? Oh yeah, so hang out until the very end. We're gonna do the raffle at the very end, but let me do the the sign off kind of stuff. If you want more Howling Saltmine in your life, check out. Well, first of all, for those of you that have never heard the show before, check out our podcast. It's a weekly show. It comes out every Thursday. Every other week, we do video podcasts on YouTube, and we have 170 episodes right now. So there's a big, big backlog. And if you want more Howling Saltmine in your life, check out our Patreon. A bunch of the stories that we got today were from our patrons in our Discord community. It's a really tight-knit crew of people. It's a ton of fun. We have people ripping games in there all the time.
8 a.m. games.
8 a.m. games.
It's crazy.
This is wild. If you're into that,
I mean, there's like CDH games and casual games ripping every single day. I would
there really
say.
are.
We've got like CDH leagues. There's tons of bonus content out there. It's a really good time. Otherwise, you can support us. Give us a 5-star review in your favorite podcast app of choice. Send us your salty story. So for the live show, we curate them, but on our regular show, you can send them to our website, which is thehowlingsaltmine.com or Howling Saltmine. We're inconsistent with the. Or you can email it to us at our Gmail, which is thehowlingsaltmine@gmail.com. Also, we have Jank Mats as one of our sponsors. We've got a bunch of their playmats we're going to give away today. They make some of the best playmats out there. They're incredible. And Dragon Shield is also our other sponsor. You can get our custom Dragon Shield sleeves right on their website and use our code Stay Salty, all one word, all lowercase, to get 5% off your purchase.
Yeah, and one quick other plug. He mentioned, in Spotify going and giving us a 5-star review.
Oh, yeah.
We are 40 away from 1,000.
Are we? Yeah, I think we're 45-star reviews away from 1,000.
So, if you haven't done that and you're in here right now, that's the easiest way to help us out. Let us get to 1K.
The March to 1K 5-star reviews on
The
Spotify.
March. We're doing it.
1K 5-star reviews. And last but not least, we got to shout them out. Our lovely friend, Devin Burnett.
Who's gonna be here this weekend?
Who's here this weekend? If you're ever in Asheville, North Carolina, hit him up and get a tattoo because he's a really cool guy.
10,000 subscribers or bust.
Indeed. Thanks again, everybody. Like I said, we're gonna do the raffle right now, and stay salty.
Yeah.
And don't forget to draw